going on, everybody?
Hola, fellow peeps. Welcome to Anime
The
Eats.
channel where we give you freshly served reactions. My name is Raindrop, your video editor here.
And my name is Marissa, your cosplayer.
And
welcome to the Anime Eaters Squad. For all you newbies out there, we love you. Love you for being here. Hopefully you join us permanently.
And for the rest of y'all, welcome back to Anime East, where we will go to nothing but
Anime.
Right now we're watching Attack on Titan Season 1, Episode 205, and I believe that's the last episode of Season 1. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell notification button to become an Anime Eater Squad today and kiss little ornaments back there. What the fuck you said, bubbles? What's wrong with the ear, man?
You feeling tired? Okay.
What else can I do, Marissa?
You can also go to our Instagram at Anime Eats. Go to my Instagram at Miss Leblu. Go to his Instagram at For Real Though.
That's me. And also make sure you check out that info card for our most recent uploads. And also you can find
also find our Patreon link in the description box down below. But make sure you don't miss out on the real party and our free Discord chat. So from now on, we'll also have our Discord link down below to invite you to the Discord chat room.
Yes.
We also have
it's lit.
It's super lit. So we also have a few channels already set up in there, so you can talk about spoilers amongst each other. We just kind of wanted to bridge the gap between everybody and have a better place for you guys to communicate. That being said, people who do sign up for the $1 tier on Patreon do still get special perks on Discord when the time comes. You have an exclusive chat room that's much smaller and more personal with both of us. So make sure that you still check out all those tiers, but make sure you also join the party in the Discord chat. Man,
we already set up Discord and we already got like our own nickname. But you gotta check out Discord to figure it out. And once you figure it out, make sure you go down to the comment section and then type in what's our nicknames down there, alright?
Yeah.
Let's start this video in 3 and 2 and rated on Stohez District Part 2.
I knew you read it to that. I knew it. Read. I feel like they're low-key making fun of people that
Look! That's fucked up! AOT! I knew that was gonna happen! Y'all better stop praying and start getting out of there.
I know the only reason they're safe is because they're so far on the walls.
That's real though.
Boy, it's Judgment Day for him.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the way he runs.
Get
The
him!
way he runs.
Get him!
It's so savage compared to her.
Yeah, it's very barbaric. Yeah, that's the clear goal. Level ground. Oh, she's smart.
Yeah, she is.
Why Hanji looks like?
See, they said yes, sir, to Hanji.
Yeah.
I know, it's just funny.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she said, now we're ready to fight.
Dang, she wiped a bunch of them out right then and there.
Ooh.
That shot. Ooh, I love that shot.
Round 2.
Fight.
Mm-hmm. Cause she already had a goal right then and there, it seemed like.
That's the big question.
Oh, sting! She crystallized her elbow. Okay, there we go.
Oh.
Ooh.
Can you imagine? He's just flinging her like a rag doll.
Damn. Oh, let's go. Oh my. So, are y'all gonna help me out or what?
Dang.
Now look at his face.
Seriously, can you do this?
Damn, you hear this?
Yeah.
Okay, Erwin going up. Damn, took off his leg.
I felt that in my shin.
Damn. But see, he knows how to counter though, man. He takes it. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Stop. Oh.
Boy, that's hurting my jaw. Just watching.
Shit, what's going on, Annie?
Look at Annie, you brainwashed?
I don't know, man. It's so interesting. Man, oh, damn, man. You got your ass beat. This for real, for real.
Yeah.
He's on fire!
Ooh.
Whoa! Oh, gee! Oh my God, it's lit! So that means that he have his own ability? Woo!
Dang. She didn't expect that.
Bro, look, it's a whole new transformation.
Yeah, his eyes are blue.
Rip her face off! That's what I'm talking about! He's insane! Oh, they burning the freak out of her. Oh, shit. Oh, that was lit. Yeah, bro. Bitch, that's, dog, ain't no tea, dog. That's lit. That's crazy.
Dang. She's climbing away like she's fighting for her life. Look at her face.
Aaron, don't let her go. Don't let her leave, bro.
But her face.
Oh, here come Mikasa. Don't fuck it up. Please don't fuck it up.
I know, right?
Okay, you didn't fuck up. And then you do it again. Nah, I did.
Ooh, I love that look on Mikasa's face.
Ooh. Damn!
Oh!
How's she gangsta, bitch?
She said checkmate.
Oh, she gangsta.
Checkmate. Oh no.
I was wrong. Ooh. This is it. Now get her, Aaron. True. The entire world against you. You have to. Oh my goodness.
Damn.
Fuck. Nigga. Oh, that's Aaron talking. Fuck, no, I want more. Look at Andy. Don't you see her right there? And then they get, oh, she's crying. Damn, would that pause Aaron for a minute? What? What? They're fusing!
What?
Wait, what? What? Oh, damn. Don't eat our valuable. Whoa. Are they in there?
She's in there, I
Yeah,
think.
she's in there. Here you go. Those marks.
Mm-hmm.
God damn! I can't read that! Bro, so what?
We gotta talk about that. Anyways, let's continue the episode.
So what?
It's a good thing we read the essay.
Oh, I'm tearing up because this is crazy. And
Yeah.
you know I get teary-eyed sometimes.
Sounds like the real world. Wow.
Because she got information that she did not want to tell.
It's like, can you guys not win? So look how short he is.
Wouldn't, bro.
Sucks.
Oh,
That's so frustrating.
it is. Again, Erwin is
Erwin
this
has-
fucking close.
Erwin has the most tolerance. He gets the tolerance award of anybody.
この作戦についていくつか疑問がある。目標の目星がついていたのなら、なぜ憲兵団の協力を依頼しなかった？区長、それは女型の仲間が潜んでいる可能性がある以上、潔白を証明できるもののみで行う必要があったからです。それによってストヘスクが受けた被害についてはどうお考えか。我々の実力が至らなかったからです。深く陳謝します。謝って済む問題か。奴をこのままにしていれば壁は破壊され被害はこれだけでは済まなかったはずです。なるほど。で、多大な犠牲を払った今作戦において人類の終焉を阻止できたとの確証はあるのか。今の兄レオンハートから何か聞き出せるとは思えんが。はい、不可能じゃ。つまり無駄骨なのか。
Hindsight, though. My God.
あれだけ大掛かりな作戦やって収穫なしか。
あそこまでして情報を守ったの。
Mm-hmm.
逃がしたの。そうでしょ。エル。あの一瞬がなければ。
アルミンの言う通りだ。俺はやりそうなんだ。何を見たら動けなくなっちまった。気持ちいいと思った。体が壊れのなんか生成するくらいだった。なんならこのまま死んでもいいってくらい。
ヘレン。
今は思ってねえよ。
俺には理解できねえな。化け物をしのぐためなら人間性さえする。そうでなきゃ勝てねえか。
人類が巨人に勝つための可能性の一つだ。エレンできると。
なあ、そんな化け物になって巨人を駆逐したとして、それは人類の勝利なのか。
私は人類が生き残るための大きな可能性をつかんだと考えます。人間が巨人化するなど想像さえしていなかった頃と比較すれば、敵の一人を拘束したことは大きな前進です。そう、奴らは必ずいるのです。一人残らず追い詰めましょう。壁の中にいる巨人を全て。今度は我々が進撃する番です。
調査兵団とエレン・ユーガーの王と召喚は凍結され、地下深くに収容されたアニレオン・ハートの管理を調査兵団に委ねられた。しかし人類は自分たちが何に囚われているのかを知るのにまだ時間と犠牲が必要だ。
So pretty.
So pretty. She was damn near close. Oh no.
Hold up. Go back.
Oh, good. That gave me goosebumps. I'm
Can I go
scared.
back by pressing this? I can.
And hit pause on that bitch.
I'm going to.
Who the fuck is that? What?
I've never seen that one before.
I don't know who that is. Oh, what? That's scary. And why is he
Hiding
posting
Titans?
up?
Are they hiding Titans on the wall?
No, that doesn't make sense.
Like, is he dead? But that doesn't make sense because he has to steam and decompose.
No, that doesn't make sense. I think that's on the other side of the wall. That's being creepy as fuck.
No, because the wall has to be thicker than that. The wall has to be way thicker than that. Are you kidding me? They can't. No, he's in the wall.
You think he's in the wall?
Yes. Because those walls are super thick. They have whole gates and they stand on top and they have freaking cannons on top and everything.
So
It can't be that thin.
So you think they're hiding Titans in the wall?
I don't know about that. I was just saying that, but what the hell? What is that even?
It's either behind or inside the wall.
I think it's inside the wall. Definitely not behind, because why would a Titan just be chilling? Because remember, this is the inside wall. This is the innermost wall.
Let's watch it one more time. Yeah, see? And it goes in. And that's a big ass wall.
I'm saying the walls are thick.
Yeah, they thick.
Why would they be that thin? That makes no
But
sense.
man, that doesn't make any sense because they blast through walls before.
Yeah, but
And we
maybe
never
this
seen-
one's there for some reason. I don't know. But the weird part is he has to be alive, but is he like immobile? I don't understand.
I don't get it. It's just, they playing with us.
What?
Like,
What?
So why you-
He's like,
Why you drunk?
He like, sup, bitch.
Season 2, bitch. Come at me, bro. Season 2, come at me.
He's like peeping on us over there, like.
So you think that's inside the fucking wall?
Yes. Yes. Makes no sense otherwise.
They can't be dead because they decompose when they die. So he's most definitely alive. That could be anything. It could be a colossal. It could be just another Titan. Gray eyes.
No, because he has the muscular thing, the muscles.
I know, but and he had muscles too.
No, I'm saying so he has to be a human Titan.
Could be.
Because none of the other Titans that we've seen.
No, I'm saying that, yeah. I don't know who could it be. The noses look weird. The eyes are gray.
The eyes look
Gray.
grayish. They could be gray, blue. Somewhere
I
between
see it.
both.
I don't know why he keeps saying blue. But inside the wall. It could be inside because the wall is thick. It is thick.
The wall is super thick. It doesn't make sense that a few bricks fell off and there's the other side of the wall.
But see, like, okay, they blast through the walls all the time. We never see Titans come out. They blast through the wall where Eren had to seal the wall. During then, no Titan came out. So, yeah, it gotta be inside the wall. I don't think... I just say that the Titans are inside the wall, but why? Why would they be inside the wall?
I'm not saying Titans. I'm saying there's just one Titan. Like, he's the one... He or she is the one exception. I don't know why. I really don't know why.
The sun... Okay, the sun is going down. Yeah, and the sun was still bright. Yeah. So, yeah, that was... going nighttime. And that shit happens. And that shit fell. Nigga just chilling. But he did, yeah, nigga. I'm here, bitch. Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't know.
I really don't know.
Like, it doesn't make anything. I don't see no hair or nothing.
And you have to think, how would a Titan get all the way in there, though? Because... Like,
the wall was already there.
Yes, I know. I'm saying they're at the innermost wall.
Mm-hmm.
They have not breached the other walls outside of this wall. So why would there be a Titan right there, you know?
And that wall been there for a minute.
Mm-hmm. So I'm saying he has to be inside it, but I don't know why the F. Makes no sense. I don't know. No sense.
That's weird. Why would you... Okay, say it is a nigga in the net. Why transform that Titan inside the fucking wall?
We don't know their abilities. Obviously, they keep surprising us because Annie fucking crystallized herself. We don't know. Maybe they can freaking hibernate. They need to. I don't know. No clue. I'm stumped on that.
But I guess we'll find out. I hope we find out in season 2 because we still haven't seen the fucking basement.
Yeah, so...
What do you want to talk about first?
First and foremost, the fight was lit. It was super lit.
It was dumb lit.
It was overly lit. So lit that Rendrell smacked my thigh and hurt me for the first time in a while.
It probably got bruised. I was in it. The fight scene was lit. The fights, you know, choreography was lit. Fucking Eren transformed on a nigga, bruh.
But he transformed towards the end. Like, what was that about? With the fire and the blue eyes?
That's what I'm saying. He transformed. That's what I'm saying.
I was gonna say, he obviously transformed, but he transformed Eren 2.0.
Bruh, he was flame on, bitch ass.
He looked so cool. He looked like he had freaking like lava flowing.
That's what I'm saying, volcano.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and then his eyes were blue. How you turn Super Saiyan?
Right.
That's
his
lit.
eyes were like icy blue. So maybe, I don't know if that's supposed to show that he has some type of like fire ability, like the way that Annie can crystallize. But that'd be really cool if he did.
So how one tap into their abilities like Eren?
I don't know. He went Ultra Instinct. I don't know how you do that.
Bruh.
Maybe it's like Goku. Maybe he taps into this like whole other thing, like based on freaking adrenaline or something.
But he always preaching about him killing all the Titans, and this time he's like, I'm gonna kill him.
Maybe the stronger the motive behind what you're doing, maybe the more power he exerts.
I mean, I get it. He's that nigga angry. That nigga angry. So he got lava. I bet you it was calm. He probably crystallized like him.
When Armin told Jean, he was, or no, was it Jean? I think so. When he was like, oh yeah, you should know just as well as we do that spirit alone doesn't win a fight.
Yeah.
He has a point. I mean, this isn't any freaking My Hero. This isn't Goku. But at the same time, when it comes to Eren, that is kind of true. Mm-hmm. Because the stronger his motive gets and the stronger that goal within him like comes to mind and the more it overtakes him, he definitely gets a lot stronger in a way. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like for him that does kind of hold true, that spirit does help his battle outcome.
Yeah, because like, I mean, in a way, because look, he have a good spirit, I guess, to a point that he stopped with that second to not do anything else to Annie when he saw her crying inside the nigga in the neck.
That's not really what I was talking
about. No, that's what I'm talking about now.
Oh, okay. I was like, when I said spirit, I meant like...
No, but then I was like, yeah, but then again, talking about spirit. Speaking of spirit, he have a good spirit.
Like humanity. He has humanity.
What's up with the fusion?
That doesn't make sense. I don't know. Maybe. Obviously, that's like kind of like how she called the Titans to come eat her body so she could escape. Maybe it's another type of defense mechanism for her to crystallize. Maybe that's like an end-all, be-all defense mechanism. You know, like almost like playing dead for an
Because she
animal.
was gonna fuse with him, and that's it.
No, but that's what I'm saying is like maybe if there's another one around like her, another human titan, whatever we want to call him, but another human titan, maybe that's like a full-on defense mechanism, and maybe it'll pull in whatever other titans are like in contact with her. Because imagine there's like 2 or 3 of them around each other, and say they're cornered. I mean, I don't even know how you would corner all 3 of them at one time, but say they were cornered and they had no other way to get out of the situation. If they all freaking like held hands or like touched each other and they all fused and crystallized like that, done. But if they're all separated and they can't do that, I mean, only one of them.
So you think that that fusion was gonna crystallize Aaron, the whole body?
Yeah, I think it might have.
Let's see it.
I
Let's
think
see
it
it
might
again.
have crystallized because I think that's why Levi came and chopped him out so he didn't get stuck.
Right.
Because their bodies were legit fusing while she
Fusing.
crystallized, you know? See, I think he was gonna crystallize as well. Cause see, then Levi was like, hell no.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So she was forming to crystallize. Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying.
See, but by getting him out of there, he prevented it.
And that's killing the Titan at the same time. So that's why it decayed.
And he also wanted to get him out of there because he said he was gonna eat her, but
Who?
Levi said, "Don't eat our valuable
Oh, yeah,
witness, you
yeah,
idiot."
yeah,
So
yeah.
I know Levi was also trying to get him out of there because he was trying to eat Annie, or potentially eat Annie.
Mm-hmm. And it left with that
So that's what I'm saying. I don't
Crystal
know why they started fusing, but that's the only thing I can think
Right.
of is that it would make sense if someone that's like her, another human titan, if that's a way that they can like defend themselves last minute. It's like a last minute end all be all resort.
It
So-
is to where so they won't give off that information.
Yeah.
That information that they clearly have that
And-
Erwin wants.
Exactly, and it would make sense if she was pulling in Aaron at the same time. Like if
Mhm.
while he had contact with her, she'd like, oh, this is a perfect time, because then it would keep him too.
Mhm.
You know, because then they would lose him.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know how the crystallization works. We don't know how you come out of that, how they come out of that, if they ever come out of it. We don't know. But all we know is Annie would have taken him with her,
But-
and they wouldn't have been able to use Aaron anymore.
But what's really, really crazy, Rainer, god dang, Rainer, during the whole training shit, when there was a trainee, you know, during that scene when they was fighting each other, disarming each other, Rainer was there like, look at Annie. He's the only nigga that said, look at Annie to Aaron. And doesn't she seem like she a hard ass, whatever. Had the whole little scene, went over there. Like he did that to bond with each other, you know what I'm saying? In a way. But what I'm trying to get at is that Rainer took Aaron to Annie, Annie taught him the moves and shit like that, blah, blah, blah. It just seemed like all 3 of them, like I feel like Annie and Rainer already knew what's up. And then they knew that Aaron was the next person to recruit.
Shit, I'm in.
For the Titans, you know what I'm saying? To be that nigga in the net, right? So after that scene, they were just waiting for the moment until they realized that Aaron got the Titan power. And then when he transformed inside the wall, who was there? Rainer and Annie seeing that. So that's when but then he did it inside the wall, and I feel like that's not when he's supposed to do it. Because then now the Survey Corps captured him, and then military police was trying to get him, but nah, that didn't happen. So he went to Survey Corps, and that's when the Annie mission started to go get Aaron and bring him back to Rainer and Annie and potentially the doctor and whatever that little posse is. He was like you said, he was most definitely supposed to be with Annie. Or we think that he was supposed to be with Annie and Rainer and whatever they have going on. But which one is good and which one's bad? Are they both good? Are they not good? Like Erwin he seems like he really is trying to save mankind for the good. But then it seems like Annie's not. But then you see these flashbacks and you see her crying and you see the dad of Annie. I feel for that, and I feel like, damn, I want to root for Annie. I want to root on her side and want to get to know why she's doing what she's doing, you know?
On that note, I want to talk about how her face before she crystallized made me feel, because when she was trying to escape Aaron, I mean, I understand he had like handed her a new one, like he kind of beat her face up a little bit and stuff, but when she was desperately climbing up that wall, like she really looked desperate. Like her face honestly made me really sad, because she just looked like she was so helpless at that point trying to climb up that wall. And don't get me wrong, okay, Mikasa did her thing, and Mikasa was like, fall, bitch, like you're gonna fall, like right now. But I felt bad for Annie, just because her facial expression and mixed with the flashbacks. I feel like the way that they combined her climbing up the wall with those flashbacks kind of was meant to highlight her desperation and her sadness in that moment. And I felt her emotion climbing up that wall.
I did too.
I don't know what exactly was supposed to be represented there, but I assume we were supposed to feel bad for her, because I felt bad. I felt really bad, and I was just like, dang, like what is going on?
Because AOT know how to play it. And AOT know how to be immersive with this shit, because they were playing the flashbacks while she was climbing up the walls and getting her ass beat by Aaron. Her facial expression, A1. Her eyes, A1. Flashback, A1. You know what I'm saying? It just seems like she desperately want to go over that wall, because she knows that if she don't do this now, that's it. She gotta be crystallized, and she gonna be in there for a mad long time. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. I feel like she failed her dad.
Yeah.
And the mission.
So yeah, her flashbacks were really important in this episode, and we both gathered that even more about what we originally thought. We both thought she's probably doing something against her will, or something that's hurtful to her emotionally.
She's doing it for her dad, and whatever.
Exactly.
And she's doing it for her dad and what her dad believes in.
Exactly.
And his beliefs.
So I feel like she's almost not necessarily brainwashed, but you know how people do certain things or believe they're doing the right thing because of how they were raised? That's just how the world is. I feel like she's the same way.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
What I mean?
She legit was training for this. Her dad was training her mad young. Or not young, not mad young, but young. You know what I'm saying? All the kicks and shit on the first vision. Aaron dad never trained him until Aaron said whatever he said. Like, all right, bet you ready for the motherfucking basement. And then he never, we never seen that, and we never seen him take him to the basement. And then next thing we know, he's getting stabbed by the motherfucking shit, and now he got Titan powers out of nowhere. It's, oh my god, AOT. There's a lot of more mysteries. There's a lot of mystery.
Erwin. Erwin,
that nigga.
Every single episode that's passing by, I feel more and more and more for him, because everybody just freaking is verbally abusing this guy. And the amount of times that he gets death threats is crazy to me. But he's almost like a radical rebellion leader. It's what he seems like. Like, he's so radical to people. But I get it now. I'm starting to get it more and more. And the fact that the amount of times people point these guns at him and say these things to him, doubt him, push him down with their words and their actions, and he just stands there as calm as ever. Like, he literally has the most tolerance, I think, of anybody I've ever seen. Like, I can't even imagine how many years he's been going through this same stupid cycle. And even though it seems like a stupid cycle to everybody, he still picks out the highlight. He still picks out, but we did do this. I admit that this went wrong and this went wrong, and I apologize for that. But we did make this eensy little bit of progress, and I feel like that's all that keeps him going, because he is so calm and collected. And that's the best way to be, to not only to avoid panic and avoid freaking making emotional decisions that'll kill people. Mikasa. But anyways, no, she did her thing in this episode. It's fine. She regained respect. But on top of that, it's like when someone comes at you with a gun to your face and they're threatening everything that you do for everybody or what you think you're doing for everybody, and he remains calm and he's like, well, okay, fine then. I expect you to do everything I do, which is do this, and that. And the guy was like, oh shit. You know what? Never mind. Let me retract this gun. Never mind. You got it, Erwin. What?
Erwin, though, is the motherfucking GOAT when it's come to making up plans and stuff. Because, like you said, he have 5 A, B, C, D, E, F, G motherfucking plans. Look, he came in and still have the same cold head, a cold ass face. And he have to have that cold ass face. Imagine if he is that same, he acts like that dude when Aaron transformed for the first time trying to block the cannonball.
Oh yeah, that
imagine he's like frazzled and stuff like that, homeboy, about to make the wrong decision to kill off Aaron. That would have been it for humanity. So shout out to Erwin for not having that type of personality, because he is very strong. And he said, I would die fucking right now. And when you do kill me, just know that you gotta do this and that and the third. Because he knows that if he dies, he have to have that. And they gotta understand that you gotta keep on going for the sake of humankind. But then I feel like he knows that they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna take up on that. So that's why they, drop down their weapons. And that's smart. He had to be poker faced throughout the whole time.
Yeah.
He have to be.
And it's just crazy because in every episode we've watched in the last probably 5 episodes or so, Aaron has had a moment where everybody doubts him or somebody doubts him and they don't want to do what he says or they want to kill him, but seeing how he handles it every time, I'm like, dang, Aaron or Erwin, I can't help but have respect for you. I cannot help but gain respect for you,
It's mad respect. And like I said, we never hated Erwin. Just right off the gate, he had to prove himself because he seemed a little sketchy, and that's okay.
And that's how he comes off. It's funny because we think he comes off sketchy, and so does everybody in the anime.
But what I'm trying to say is that not once he stuttered, not once he looks scared, not once he looks like, damn, like,
what do I do now?
What do I do now? This nigga is on the next plan that he already prepared himself to. Because that was the last resort. Not last resort, but that's like, damn, we have to do this. Even though niggas gonna die. But he sat there and be like, bruh, this is the military police. Bruh, like, did you know that this is your plan and a lot of niggas gonna die?
Soda.
Like, straight off the bat, yep. Yeah. Like, we gotta do this for the sake of human. And then even during the end, and whoever that is, homeboy talking to Erwin like, bro, I can't justify this plan of yours. But he way he talked, yeah, he made his point. The way he talks and his demeanor and everything, at the end of the day, he makes it seem like the plan was still a success.
In a way, it was, though.
And still that we can fucking fight the niggas that are creating these human or Titan and niggas in the neck, pretty much. We can go there and attack them.
In a way, it was a success because, first off, Annie may have crystallized, and that sucks because they can't interrogate her, but they still got Annie. They got her. Imagine if they hadn't gotten Annie, they damaged the F out of the city and everything, but if they had not captured Annie, with or without the information she holds, there would have been even worse. They would have had to do this all over again. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the fact they have her is still a big deal.
He's so persuasive, bro. He will second guess your ass, bro. He is so fucking persuasive. He is. He will have you second guessing your ass. Hey man, my name is Red Joe. Are you sure about that, man? You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, it might be Drell or something. You know, like he is very persuasive because he just have it. He have it or has it.
He just has a very rare quality, which is his tolerance and his temperament. It's perfect. It's perfect. But
he's so calm and collected.
Exactly, and some people are just that way. That's
he
personality.
He just has ice in his veins, bro. he have ice in his fucking veins.
Yeah, and he's also built that from everything he's gone through. You know, so it's just like I just want to talk about Erwin because like we cannot skip over that. We can't.
Like Erwin is on a whole nother level. Only nigga that we can compare him to is fucking Armin. Armin cannot do what Erwin is doing, bro. Like Armin can have the plans, but to execute them and have the demeanor like Erwin have, he cannot do it. Imagine Armin made up this plan. He would have got shot right then and there with the military police. If he didn't get shot by the military police, he would have felt bad talking to that homeboy at the end. And then he would probably get arrested and shit like that.
I still feel like Armin has the potential to become like more and more like Erwin. I don't know if he'll ever be as radical as Erwin because Erwin's he's eccentric and radical, which is what you need. But I don't know if Armin can reach that level. But we have seen Armin already progress from super, super crybaby and super, super sensitive and weak to a lot stronger. The fact that he's coming to terms with the fact that you have to abandon humanity. I mean, Armin's still one of the most emotional, I think, that we have. You know, as
not
far
no more though. Like in the beginning, yeah, but I haven't seen that nigga emotional.
No, not like that, but
in a minute, like that's character development right now. Like
yeah.
I have not seen this nigga cry or shake or anything.
He's kept himself together really, really well.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like I see more and more of Erwin-like traits in him, just because they're both so intelligent. And it's funny thinking about how Armin used to argue because he was always very convincing. Like we said, he needs to be like a lawyer. He was always very convincing, but he was still kind of like shaky. Like when he was standing up for Eren against the freaking frazzled, annoying guy that wanted to shoot Eren when they found out he was a Titan. When he stood up against him, yeah, he made a great point and a great argument, but he was like shouting it nervously. You know what I mean? Like he was just nervous.
He most definitely grew. Oh, I'm sorry.
But like I feel like over time with the development we're seeing, I can see more and more of Erwin-like traits in him. I think he's the only person that comes close to carrying himself like Erwin at this point.
I wouldn't even say close, my nigga. Even
like,
though he
closer
like
than
it,
anybody.
but that nigga Erwin, woo! But
Of
he most definitely growing up because when he fucking confronted Annie, bitch, I did not hear not one crack of his. Oh,
right.
No, when he confronted Annie, that laugh was pretty much like.
Right.
Like that Annie, like. No, that was like, damn. Good shit. But I got this motherfucking ring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you would think Armin is originally the one that would hesitate against her, but it ended up being Eren. Ended up being Eren that hesitated.
Yeah.
So that's
and
crazy.
John is stepping up. That's it. It's John, Armin, Mikasa, Eren, and Erwin, bitch.
And what John said also when he's like, and it makes sense. A question like this has to come up in an anime like this where he's like, but turning into a monster to defeat the monster, does that really make it our victory or is it technically their victory? Because it's like the whole, are we stooping to their level?
Yeah, stooping down low. Like, are we going to be like, can't beat them, join them?
Because if you think about it, like I said it too, I don't know if you'll include it once you cut it up. I don't know if it's going to be an important part. But when Eren was running through the buildings,
right.
And I was like, well, let's just not think about all the civilians that are dying right now. You know what I mean? Like, sure, Eren was doing his thing, and they had to do it. And Erwin knew that there was going to be damage to the city, and there were going to be lives lost. But I'm also like, dang, like, this is for the greater good of humanity. But, like, they showed that little girl walking through the rubble around her, crying, covered in blood, confused and lost. And
she looked like Connie.
And oh my God, let's not mention that. Anyways, but so she was going through this emotional trauma, this cute little girl. And it's like, it was Eren and Annie's doing for that. It was everybody's doing. It wasn't only the Titan, it wasn't only the Corps, it wasn't only the military police, it was everybody's equal doing. That little girl was walking through rubble of dead people, destroyed buildings, no parents. And so it's like, yeah, is it our victory? In a way, yeah, because the Survey Corps and Eren are the protagonist, obviously, and then Annie and her side are supposed to be seen as the antagonist, but it just brings up a good question. It brings up a great question,
It does, because, like, okay, that scene right there alone, I feel everything. I feel like she is shaking up, like that girl. She looked like she was shaking up and looking for her parents.
Of course.
It looks like you can feel it. You don't even have to like, damn. She look. No, you can be like, damn. She's looking for her parents or her guardian, and she's confused, and they might be dead, man. Like that shit crazy.
She's scared.
But then also, they gotta look at the bigger picture. We cannot sit here and play safe. Play it safe. No, we gotta see the bigger picture and take action. And that's what Erwin's trying to tell y'all. Like, for me to take this action, we captured Annie, and now I'm guaranteed that he's gonna give us that, you know, that push to go finally approach these motherfuckers who's doing this shit. We gotta see the bigger picture, you guys. This is for humanity and mankind. We cannot stay in these walls and pray under these temples, because look what happened. Look, y'all got your own religion and everything. Y'all can do whatever y'all want, but it's not gonna save mankind in a way. We gotta,
but I mean, in a way.
In a way, that's what I'm saying. Of course, you can, you know.
But I'm saying you can make parallels to the real world in this. You know what I mean? Like, you can make so many parallels to the real world.
You're right.
Like, literally. And actually, you know what? If you don't have anything else to say on the episode, that's a great segue into the whatever it's called, commercial break.
The mine?
Essays, yeah, about the minor. Did you want to segue?
I just want to say that, yeah, like, the whole wall and then worshiping the wall, I get it. But at the same time, we gotta take action, bro. But yeah, you can go.
Alright, so that's a great segue. This anime has, just like many animes, you can make parallels to the real world and concerns that take place in the real world. You know, like them worshiping the walls and then getting smacked by the Titan themselves, I think was kind of low-key a jab at like religion in the real world.
Yeah.
Low-key. But it makes sense. It's the same type of concept that goes on in the real world. You know what I mean? But anyways, that being said, when they had the little commercial break where they put little information, we had to freaking pause and read an essay because they left the essay about Wall 1 and Wall 2. And so we read it, and it was about the miner who wanted to get under Wall Sina and to try and have a better life on the other side of Wall Sina. And when he was digging, he ended up hitting bedrock, which belonged to the wall. So he discovered that the wall goes way underground and they don't know where it ends. So then the wall part 2, when they were coming back from the commercial break, said that, you know, he was talking to his friend in a bar about the wall, and apparently nobody was listening, supposedly, because everybody at the bar was too busy partying. So he told his friend, like, yeah, the walls apparently go way underneath us or whatever. And they were talking about it. They were conversating about it. But if they said if the military police were to hear them, then they would immediately be like, what are you talking about? You know, like, what of it, you know? So that's super sketchy. The fact that they point out the fact that the military police are hiding something. Now look, we were thinking in past discussions, we were thinking that there's a third party, which there might still be. We were thinking there was a Survey Corps versus the military police versus another party that uses the Survey Corps and the military police to have insiders to spy for them. So we thought the military police might be clueless. Now, they might still be. There's two possible things going on here. The military police do know what's going on.
Yeah, they do.
They do know what's going on, and they're hiding it, and they did know about Annie all along, or whatever. Or two, they are clueless, but they're brainwashed. They're brainwashed to, you know, oh, if you hear somebody talking about this information, speaking on this, it's kind of like how we can't talk. Well, we're not supposed to, but with Trump, that seems to have changed, which is weird. You're not supposed to say anything against the president. You are not supposed to make Facebook posts that are supposedly like verbally violent towards the president. That can be taken as terrorism, and you can get freaking taken by the freaking CIA, okay, and FBI. You can, you know, and I don't know what happened with Trump, because people make a lot of crap about Trump, which I get it. But I'm like, that's the president of the U.S. I've never seen so much crap be allowed to be talked about the president. But anyways, so So that being said, maybe the military police are clueless, but they were trained that, hey, this is not allowed. If you hear people talk about the walls, this is not allowed. People are
Right.
not allowed to delve into the walls. Maybe there are some people in the military police that know what's going on, and they're like the government. They disclose, or they hide a lot of information from the general public regarding the walls. They must know a lot more. It's kind of like how our government does research on things that we don't know about. Supposedly, they do research on things we don't know about. For example, Area 51, that's a big sketchy conspiracy about other life forms that they might have discovered and things like that. They just put a lot under wraps that we do not know about. So I'm starting to think more and more that the military police are like that. That there's some type of government thing going on where the military police have all this information, all this investigation going on, and they don't want the general public to know about it. And that, I'm so glad we read that. Even though it was a lot to read, I'm so glad, because it just brought light to the fact that the military police are number one on the sketchy list right now.
Number one on the sketchy list, because like you said, he mentioned it, like, Lou, shh, be quiet. Military might be listening. But I want to...
And he went missing.
And he went missing, bro.
That's like the real world. When people say something that's considered important or one of those things under wraps that we were talking about, they miraculously go missing. Just conveniently go missing.
The mind, what was not confusing, but interesting was that it wasn't because he was desperate to enter Walsina and find a better life. No, the miner only felt an ambition to overcome the wall. Mm-hmm. I swear on my 20 years of digging holes, I shall conquer this wall. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's just sheer that he just want to conquer it, because I don't know. I guess I understand that, because it's like, damn, what's up with this wall? Fuck it, I'm gonna go under it, because they sure can't go over it. Cause this is way before the maneuver gear was even invented. Mm-hmm. Bruh, they did not want that nigga to go. They did not want that nigga to go over the wall at all.
It's like they didn't
or
want
anybody.
him. They didn't want him, because who's gonna dig as deep of a hole as he did? I'm sure
for 20 years.
Exactly. So I'm saying the fact that he discovered that the walls continue way underground is obviously very sensitive information for some reason.
Okay, so this is the reason why they sharing this information. I get it now. They share this information because this is way back in the day, before there was 90. They didn't even go beyond the wall yet. Mm-hmm. They didn't say any Titans or anything. Did they tell us what year the Titans showed up?
I think way back when.
But this is 784.
I think that's earlier though.
Is it?
I want to look it up, but I don't want to look it up.
Damn.
I told us a long time ago when it was originally talking about the Titans early on in season 1, when it was showing us information about them.
Can you look it up? Say the first appearance of the Titans. That's when they said.
Because I know that they
said the first appearance.
Service, the people inside the walls were taught that they first appeared 107 years prior to year 850.
So 107 years minus 850.
And had rapidly exterminated okay, so yeah, we know this information. Okay, so they appeared 107 years prior to year 850.
So
107 years prior to 850. So 743.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's 784.
So they had already appeared.
So that's why he said better life. So the Titans are over here fucking shit up right now.
Right.
And then when did the maneuver gear? When did they? Do you know? Ask them.
Oh.
When did they invent the maneuver gear?
Well, that changes everything.
Well, let's just say that maneuver gear wasn't invented yet, because when did they appear?
They appeared in the year 743 from our calculations.
So that's 40 years, 41 years. So they have 41 years for this to happen. So do you think that maneuver gear was invented in 41 years? Probably not. But we do know for sure that they didn't want this nigga. This nigga know way too much. So like, all right, let me catch you.
I feel like it was invented because they had the military police. Military police were a thing, so I feel like
military police probably been around for a minute.
They probably had maneuver gear though, or they were. It was in the works. I don't know. But I could guess that it was after they experimented ways to kill Titans. Well, yeah, but I mean that doesn't.
What year was the OVA No Regrets?
But he told the garrison everything. Wait, but eventually he told the garrison.
And that's the other shit.
Yeah, that's the other branch.
That's the other
including
branch.
his friend's aspiration of overcome. Oh, the miner's friend told the garrison because they were gonna search for him.
Yeah, the miner's friend told. He told who the miner's friend was
Yeah, the
at
miner's
a loss for what
friend
to
told
do.
the
But
garrison.
eventually the miner's friend told Garrison everything because that's when he's already was missing.
Yeah.
So that's when he went to the garrison, everything, including his friend's aspiration to overcome the wall. Yeah. And then the next day, the garrison and the military police was looking for the nigga, but they say, you know what, that's only one nigga, so why? And then the miner's friend never understood why the miners was so desperate, just like the hole that was supposedly dug. See, look, number one, the miner himself was never found afterwards. So too did his friend and the motherfucking shits.
What?
Like, the hole is gone. Just like the hole that was supposedly dug, the hole, the friend, and the nigga was gone.
Of course they had to cover it up.
Yeah.
They don't want anyone.
To be honest, it took them 20 plus years. So you telling me that they filled up that hole that quick? And it make it seem like it was never dug up?
I don't know. I'm just curious to see how they did that secretly, though. How did they fill that hole back in secretly?
And be like, because okay, the homeboy didn't have no family and friends like that, like, not like that. But the minor friends probably could have family and friends. Why nobody ain't buzzing about that? Cause the miner's friend is gone too. He probably had family and friends.
I don't know.
That's
We
too
know
ni-
the
that's too-
miner didn't, so.
Well, that's it, guys. We feel like we covered everything, and if we didn't, please go down to the comment section. We can have a discussion there. But please, no spoilers. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification button to become an Anime Eater Squad today. What else can they do, Marisi?
You can also go to our Instagram at Anime Eats and go to my Instagram at Miss Levu. Go to his Instagram at ForRealLow. And then you can also go down to the description box below. As always, our Patreon link will be down there if you're interested in stuff like vlogs and bloopers and whatnot. But also, another cool addition, we do have an exclusive tier for patrons for Discord. But now we also have an open public Discord chat in which the invite link will be down below as well if you want to join the Anime Eater Squad.
What?
Anime Eater Squad 2.0.
And it's lit down in that motherfucking...
It's super lit.
In that Discord.
It's a party.
Shout out for Marissa figuring that shit out.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And until next time,
Adios.
adios.